Hello and welcome everybody back to the League of Ungentlemanly Warfare with City Skylines. And we have a small worker shortage, as it seems. Yep, not enough workers. Of course we are going to fix this, and apparently we also have some issues with the garbage collection. Which is a bit weird because we have a landfill site here right next to that. But okay. Those are issues that we can solve later. So the first thing that we are going to solve is the industry issue. But for that we need more workers. So that means our goal for today will be to simply increase the size of our worker population. And we will do that by upgrading the buildings here. As you can see, they are all still pretty low level. They're like level 2 and so on. And we are going to change that with a better service coverage, with more education and so on. But that will of course take a while. So, in the meantime, we can already prepare the connection with the next highway. Yeah, it is also about time that we change this here into highway. Okay, so this was 8 units, right? So, number 1. Number 2. And number 3. So we have now 5,600 people living here. Yeah, we would definitely have to put more service buildings here on the other side of the city. So, but first, highway. So, does this follow the right direction? Of course not. So we have to change the direction a little bit. Okay, and now we are able to fill in here the gaps with bigger commercial buildings. But now my question is, why did the demand in industry rise? If you have a worker shortage. Okay, we don't have that much of a worker shortage anymore. That means we are now going to increase the size of the industry area. I have an idea. Goodbye. And never open again, please. I hate Twitter in real life. Of course, I also hate virtual Twitter. And that isn't going to change anytime soon. So... So, and we now have over 6,000 people living here. Yep, the space here is full. Traffic is flowing so far. Later I will have to upgrade this road here a little bit to increase the flow. But so far I'm quite happy with how it is going. So, and just in case... because we will need more energy. But we will also need more water pipes. So here we will also prepare a highway. Well, at least for bridges to go over the highway. So, there's now that. But we still need to be careful about our garbage collection. So definitely going to build here second one. Then we need to be careful about... yeah, about our dead people. And we also need a bit more money. Okay, I get that. But first, we will increase our industry area a little bit. And I will later also build an industry area here on this side. At least here on the harbor. Yeah, that will be cargo harbor area. And then I can build here another landfill site so that the garbage here from this side is being collected as well. That should work. Oh, and we still have here the big low-in. So we just need to wait a little bit. I had hoped I could simply take it and now build the service buildings that we need. And the big one is not yet unlocked. Ah, what a shame. What a shame. Educate more citizens. Well, I already have here the big school. But of course, I totally understand when you're saying that one school is not enough. Now we have the next one. But we will also build the small service buildings. Okay. So, and we have very low jails availability. That of course actually might screw us over one day. But hey. I see that there's a road issue. But it must also be somewhere else. Yeah, show me an arrow, game. Why can't there be a map that shows me the direction here on the streets? Let me guess, only available with mods, huh? Okay, so I was already wondering, I didn't see the second icon. So now we should have traffic again, right? Yay, and now the traffic is flowing here again. Good. So, what we could need now is actually a second Firewatch. If I'm not mistaken, we didn't build one. So, the next thing that we need is a small medical clinic. Next to that comes an elementary school. Kaswoosh! Oh! A full facility. Well, that of course is not cool. But in long term this will work. So, the houses here are, at least according to the sound, upgrading. And you can hear every time the small bing, 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 bing. That is every time a building upgrades. And you can see also that here in the green arrows. Yeah, I know, not enough workers, blah 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 blah. We will fix that one day. So, but I'm pretty sure that we will also have to increase the value of land in order to get those people more upgraded. So, we will build a botanical garden right next to... the cemetery. Not enough money, yeah, not enough money, my ass. Give it a few seconds and I will have the money. I mean, doesn't it look great? This big glass building. Oh, and here we have small houses on the other side. Aren't they cute? So, but we of course need more decoration. Now the question is, what will we get? I'm personally in this game a huge fan of skate parks. Because they have quite a huge range. And are also not the most expensive buildings. So now we have quite a big value here. But I believe a basketball court in the center will also help our people relax a little bit. So now we have quite a good education, we have a high land value, people will upgrade in long term. Once we old people died. And in the meantime, we should already be able to build here a small highway. I can't already... Why is there no one-way road for this available? Okay, we only have here a difference of 1. slope too steep. You gotta be shitting me. I really need to terraform this area. So that should now have solved the issue. Oh, look, it did! What a surprise! Now here's the thing, I might actually be willing to turn this into a giant roundabout. With a few curves. I mean, that should actually do the trick. First, there was that. So, my population is shrinking. That means that finally the old people are dying. Ah, they are doing a last great service for the community. They finally die and make room for the new people. So here's how that. Yeah, we will later turn this into a big roundabout. Is it really called roundabout? Intersection. Roundabout. Yeah, it is called a roundabout. What a shitty name. So, and here we can now create the first side roads. Yay! So if I'm not mistaken, this is 20 units. Yep. So, you will also increase by 1 tile. Let me guess, the terraforming is screwing us over? I really don't like how the bridge looks like, but apparently it was necessary. So, and here we can now get a big area. Ah, those are not connected. Well, not my issue. Now, of course, our population is shrinking a little bit. But, to be fair, that was to be expected. So... Yep, we have here the stuff moving in. So... Yeah, we'll now simply pause the game, just in case we get a few issues here with our landfill sites. Slope too steep. Ah. Again, terraforming. So now we can start upgrading them. Okay, so... here we also get a small highway. Yep, that seems to work. Okay, they're moving here in a circle. That seems about right. Jesus. I wonder how long I will be ill. Because by now, this has gotten so hyper annoying. So, and here we also... Space already occupied. I really hate that message. So... I hope I did here now everything right. Because I'm actually not that sure about it. Going in, going in. Going out, going out. Out, in, out. This goes out, this goes in, this goes out. Okay, so it should be okay if this one here goes in. Alright, I totally forgot that I also need to upgrade this here again, because the road tool of this game is pretty stupid. Hey, nobody is perfect, right? So... this is supposed to go in. So that is what it does now. So, as it seems, I have to use 2 increases in height Otherwise, this won't work. So, and that now means that I am able to build a new landfill. Yay! So, that should do a lot. Energy is okay. Water supply is of course something that the people need. Because we all know how important hygiene actually can be. Now I'm thinking, shall I actually build these services per district? At least the basic things, right? Like police and fire watch. Will it just be enough if I do it every second district? It would in theory be enough. But nah. Since money isn't really an issue in this game, I think we can afford it. Oh, and apparently people are using the skate park. So, we didn't really increase the size of... Well, what am I saying? We didn't really increase the number of people that are willing to work. Well, at least we did something. So this here will basically be a new living quarter. So, and here we can now place the next road. And we can finally connect it here with that area. Do we still have a loan that we can take? Only 20,000. That doesn't really justify anything. So, and here's that. Yeah, blah blah blah, not enough money. I'm pretty sure I do have enough money. So here's another bridge that we could use to connect these areas. Alright, I totally forgot that I need two. So, it is time to make sure that everyone here has enough water. Then we can set it down a few more houses here. I mean, we already have more households than before here, but apparently that does not suffice. Okay then. Time for here, some commercial buildings, of course. And here you can have your houses. And you all get energy. Really looking forward to turn this into a roundabout. So people don't have to torture their brackets. I also like the colors of the roads, of the lights. And here now this area starts growing. Perfect! Maybe now we will get our 7,500 people. I guess that is the number that we need for... yeah, well, 7,000 for the incineration plant. Because I want to get rid of his fucking landfills. And on a positive side note, those incineration plants are actually able to give us energy. So, now first how to spawn with some pools. That reminds me, I should totally play Sims one day again. Don't never forget, in case of Sims, 3 is greater than 4. Always. Yeah, maybe that might also be a proper Let's Play series one day, playing some Sims 3. Be interesting. And apparently we don't have much industry here. That's a bit confusing. Where are those people working? What do we have again? So many old people. Oh, don't worry, this will be our small Detroit here. In the meantime, we can continue with some roadworks. Ah, I see. The normal roads are too fat. They are basically me. Okay. So, and here we can also... So 12 into this direction. And 20 towards this. I really hope if there ever is a City Skylines 2, give me the possibility to have flat terrain. That would solve so many issues. Terraforming is nice, but you can also do that in a tile-based game, where it simply doesn't cause that many issues. And if you really want to have this open system, okay, I'm fine with that, but then please give me the option for flat terrain. Otherwise you will risk that I one day murder somebody. That was not how I wanted it to be placed. Yay, big town! We can now have our incineration plants. Isn't that great? What? We need more money? 30k? Is it really that expensive? I really hope I didn't build too much already. We will build a fourth one here. So you will empty yourself, you will empty yourself, you will empty yourself. And you will empty yourself. I want to get rid of you. So, and how much do I need for the crematorium? 16,000 people. Okay, shouldn't be too hard to reach. Yeah, now a new industry is finally settling in. Ivy houses are getting upgraded, look more and more nice. Yeah, here we have some of the big houses. Looks like a finca. A little bit. Just with bricks instead of clay. So the next thing that we are going to build is a university. How can these here have university building? University education. I didn't even build a university yet. Yeah, now all these trucks are moving in. Once this is a real roundabout, things will be way easier. Also, highway connection. Traffic seems to be fine so far. And the houses continue to upgrade. Woohoo! For a rich neighborhood that was about to burn down. So yeah, the layout is really working so far. And here we will then start with high density stuff. What do I mean with then? Apparently, people already want to move in here. So, we won't need high density there. Low density here would be enough. Yeah, don't worry guys, you will get your energy. Here, see, you have it. So, how well are actually the resources allocated? Okay, here we have a bit of wood. But that was it. Okay, here was fertile land. Here I could have built agrarian industry. And here's ore. That means if we put here a bit of industrial area, that would work. Here we could build oil industry. But in general we would simply import goods from outside the city. Later when we have built more areas we can get a better highway connection. Oh, we can now build the university. There, you have it. Of course, we will later build another one, and the high density area as well. Actually, it depends how many people we can have here. Yeah, of course we say... because people are now complaining here, because we have built several districts, but we didn't increase the number of service buildings. Hey, train station. We are never going to use that, actually. So, we are now getting close to 10,000 people. Oh yeah. So this episode is actually over. We got now... yep, 10,000 people roughly. So it's time to find a proper thumbnail. Oh, this fucking moiré effect. That happens when the engine does not support good anti-aliasing. And I think for episode 2, the city looks already really impressive. So, here we now got that. And yeah, we made quite some progress in this episode. And I hope you liked it. I mean, 5,000 people per episode as a game, that is good. And soon we will also get here more stuff in that area. Here we have also some small suburbs. So yeah, I hope you liked it. If yes, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. You know, it makes me happy. It makes you happy because you know you made someone else happy. If you have any feedback or questions or special requests, then just use the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel, well, make all of us happy. Just do it. We both know you want to. And with that, I say goodbye and see you next time in City Skylines. Bye bye.